Hello again, sports fans, and welcome into Horace Roberts Field, Dora High School in Dora, Alabama, as the Dora Bulldogs get ready to renew the storied rivalry, the 101st edition of the Dora Bulldogs and the Cordova Blue Devils in what became known many years ago as the Coal Bowl. Buddy Sparkman here along with my broadcast partner, Mr. Green Top Barbecue, Tony Hedrick, our producer-director, Mr. Donnie Early, our technical director down in the truck, Miss Sadie Leigh Waldrop, making it all looking sound so good. And out on the field level camera, Mr. Brendan Bubba Pruitt. Tony, first of all, welcome in. Let's talk about a little bit of the history of this rivalry. I was doing a little research last night. The Alabama Historic Association has it 50-42 for Dora and 50-42 for Cordova. These two games, 1930 and 1964, that are in question. But out of all those 100 years, Tony, there's 32 points difference in this rivalry. Absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's just a game that's always very hard-fought game just between the two schools. You know, just really a really hard, teams. It's just, most of these people have played against each other. And they've worked together for years. It's just been a huge rivalry. I know of murders that's happened over this rivalry in the past. But this is still a tremendous game and a tremendous atmosphere. Luckily I got to play in. I think Cordova had some great football teams at that time, and I basically went winless against them. And we had really good football teams.
But Tony, you talked about it, but your grandfather, your dad, yourself, your son Ricky, and Zach. All of them have played in this game. Yeah. So, I mean, it really does mean something.
Yeah, it is. It's just really very tough. At times Cordova was, for years, they were a lot smaller a school than Dora, but now they've basically caught up to Dora in size.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to mention our Wilson Machinery and Welding Scholar Athlete of the Week. You see him here on your screen, number 66, Zane Robinson. Our pictures are brought to you by Peace Be Still Creation and Photography. We want to thank them. But Zane Robinson, this young man, Tony, he's one of the young Bulldogs coming up and everything, but he's getting it done, man, on the field. He's coming along, going to be a great ball player, and he's getting it done in the classroom.
Yeah, I tell you, really big kid, really does great in school, just comes from a great parents, mother's teacher here at the school, and just a tremendous football player and a great kid.
I'd like to thank our friends down at Wilson Machinery and Welding for sponsoring our Scholar Athlete of the Week. Later on tonight, they'll be bringing you the Wilson Machinery Welding Player of the Game, but Zane Robinson, number 66. I'd like to congratulate that young man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stay out, take a break. You'll hear from our head football coach, Chavis Williams. We'll be right back, ready for tonight's kickoff.
Hello everyone, I'm Maggie Laycock, Marketing Coordinator with Ken Glover Drug located in Dora. I would like to personally invite you for a one-of-a-kind shopping experience for all of your pharmacy and your DME needs. We supply things like wheelchairs, seat lift chairs, hospital beds, patient lifts, home respiratory items such as oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP and nebulizers. DME might also include supplies such as insulin pumps, glucose monitoring supplies, diabetic testing supplies and shoes, as well as ostomy and catheter supplies. DME, HME as it's often referred to, is a covered benefit with almost all insurances, and Ken Glover Drug prides itself on being one of the only local providers that will file insurance for the portable oxygen concentrator like the OxyGo pictured here. So stop on in and see us and talk to a rep on how these items can best benefit you.
Welcome in, friends. Buddy Sparkman here with you. Getting ready for tonight's big matchup, the 101st renewal of this great rivalry between the Dora Bulldogs and the Cordova Blue Devils. Joining me here, Dora High School head football coach Chavis Williams. Coach, First of all, I want to welcome you in and want to say congratulations on a hard-fought, great win up at Haleville last Friday night.
Yes, sir. Just a great job by the guys of really just, coming off that loss the week before, of focusing in on doing the little things right and going to a tough place like Haleville, which the last couple of years, guys, it's been a battle with them guys, and our offensive line did a great job. And I thought defensively we played a lot better. We just got to learn how to finish. It's kind of disturbing to me that they didn't punt the ball, and we preached about getting 3 and out. So we're trying to improve in that aspect of it, but just overall great team win, great job by the coaches last week. And hell, let me tell you what, our fans traveled tremendously, man. We've had great support on the road all year long, and I mentioned that in the bonfire last night, and just proud for this community.
Coach, you mentioned it, I did want to talk to you. This offensive line may be one of the best weapons you have on this football team, because I know back in the day when you were playing, there've been some good offensive line here. This offensive line, not the biggest, but I tell you what, they are absolutely tough.
And they're great. First of all, they're great kids. They come from great families. I've happened to know a lot of their families, and me and Coach Blevins kind of divvied that up together on that, and more of Coach Blevins. But I think this off season is the most improved group on this team, because we've been here 4 years now, but that's kind of been a problem of ours in years past, and I think they have took pride in just being able to, block people, and they do a good job. And I'm not going to mention their name because I'll leave somebody out, but we're about 8 or 9 deep, and they just physical. And the thing about that I love about, they love football. They love being around each other. They all hang out together, and Jaden Griffin will be the first one to tell you that he appreciates the heck out of them. But that's just a great job by them guys up until this point.
Well, Coach, let's look across the field for a moment tonight. This team you played against, you understand rivalry week football and everything goes along with that, plus it being homecoming week. I'll let you talk a little bit about your opponent and how you get your team focused for the fact that it's a football game tonight.
Your first question, Cordova, winning this football program in Walker County, a lot of tradition, and with that has to bring up concerns of they're not scared of the moment. In this game, it's a heated rivalry. And I'm looking at Coach Tim Simon now, who I battled against, and just the two communities being so close together, it's a great game. And as a player, as a competitor, I think you would want to be in this atmosphere. But I think what you said, the second part of that question was, I think that in past, especially this year, I think we tried to make the game too big than what it was. It's a football game. It's 100 yards long, 53 yards wide, and I just think we just need to enjoy the moment, be in the moment, and it comes down to blocking and tackling. And rivalry games, it's coach. Every coach says this. It's every game. The next game is a big game because it's the next one. But I'm a little different on that. I know this is a community game. I know what a lot of people got a lot of pride in this. So we wear that heavy, and so we're looking for a big challenge for noon tonight. But we love the atmosphere, man. What a good weather, man. Great competition. Region game, which also adds a little bit more to it. And they're kind of their backs against the wall, and we have goals of our own what we're trying to continue to go after. And so just hopefully that the non-region games that we have played have got us battle tested for games like this.
Coach, I think you're absolutely right, and appreciate your time. I tell you what I won't do. I won't ask you if you think Alabama's going to bounce back after last week.
They will. Roll Tide and go down.
Thank you so much, Dora High School head football coach Chavis Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be hearing a lot from our sponsors here tonight. I want you to go by and let them know you heard all about them right here on the Dora High School Network. Stay with us. We'll be back for more activities and get ready for tonight's kickoff between the Dora Bulldogs and the Cordova Blue Devils.
Hey, brother. Now my dad out here, is Dover's Mattress Closeout Center a true discount mattress store?
Of course, Kate. Dover's Mattress Closeout Center buys last year's models, the discontinued models, the buyouts, and the liquidations.
How does he know how to price them?
See, actually, what Dad has me doing is he has me look up all the mattresses from the different stores, get their true price, and then they mark it for either 40% off, 50% off, or 60% off.
Oh, so he does actually slice the price.
Oh, yeah.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, as the captains get ready to make their way onto Horace Roberts Field here for the coin toss. The captains for the Dora Bulldogs, number 13, Chris Blair, number 19, Nigel Bailey, number 26, Riley Willingham, and number 59, Nehemiah Watkins. The Cordova captains be coming from the far side. And Tony, you've been on the field in this game yourself. According to what you look at on paper, Dora should have a real good shot at winning this ball game. But, you know, there are some weird things that's happened in this rivalry, hasn't there?
Yes. I mean, like in 1987, I remember we played them. It's about the fifth game of the year. It was a homecoming for the Bulldogs like tonight. We turned the ball over about 5 times that night, and they had a player who got injured who dislocated his elbow and misses 2 plays and comes back out. I mean, that just shows, you know, just the toughness that you see in this game.
I tell you what, there's one young man from Cordova here tonight that I saw him run wild, and his name is Tim Simon. You talking about a ball player? He and Ryan Smith that went on to Auburn, that team, and that was a one good Cordova football team.
Yeah, it was. They were tremendous athletes and tremendous running backs. I remember Ryan Smith's first game, he transferred in, and they moved a kid. I think it was Daniel Ingram was his name, moved him from quarterback to fullback that night. And I said, well, with the Smith kid, they're going to try and go back to more of an option. In the first play, he throws it about 60 yards down the field. I said, I guess that's out the window.
And let's see, the Dora Bulldogs. Well, they did not win the toss. Imagine that. We haven't won one all year. Cordova has won the toss. They have elected to receive the football.
Well, they said they were receiving, they deferred, so I don't know.
They have deferred, okay. But, yeah, this ball game goes back, Tony, as we said, 100 years, 32 points difference in all-time scores. It's unbelievable. And these two coal mining towns 7 miles apart. My gosh, man. I looked it up last night. I think the Dora and Cordova rivalry is about the 6th oldest rivalry in the state of Alabama.
Wow.
Been played a lot of times. This is the 101st renewal, so it'll be a special ball game tonight, I'll guarantee you. But Dora tonight, Tony's got the opportunity to move to 5-0 in Class 4A Region 5. And looking down the road, if Dora can have success on going out in the region and win the region title, may have Brooks Lions coming in here first round.
A team we're very familiar with. We've played them 2 or 3 times in the playoffs in the past.
I don't believe Brooks has ever been to Horace Roberts Field.
I was going to say it'd be nice to have them coming here instead of making that trip up above Huntsville.
Absolutely. As you see the Dora Bulldogs making their way into the field here tonight. The Blue Devils coming in from far side. The bands combined for the national anthem, so a little pre-game camaraderie and courtesy between the two schools. It probably won't last a long time after the leather gets kicked, though. But, Tony, we can't even think about this without talking about Jaden Griffin. My Lord, 1,468 yards rushing in 7 games, about 210 yards a game. It's unbelievable what the kid's done.
Yeah, I think I read Max Preps has him as the 16th leading rusher in the nation right now.
Yeah, he's the 3rd leading rusher in the state of Alabama. The young man that's
Alvin Henderson is the one, I think, the
the
leader
one
from
that's
Elba.
committed to Auburn out of
Elba,
Alabama. Yeah, he's over 2,000 yards. But Jaden, and he's a young man out of Oakman High School, right on his heels in Walker County. So, but you think about all the teams Dora's went up against: Minor 6A team, Jasper 6A team, Corner 5A team, and he's gotten his yards in every one of those games. But I talked to Coach before the game, Tony, about this offensive line is just flat physical, man. They like to play football.
Yeah, it is. They control that line of scrimmage to allow him to have the rushing yards and the attempts that he has like that.
So it should be a great one. Dora will be ready to drop back.
I think we are returning. I think their coach was as confused about the kickoff situation as we were up here.
Well, as long as we don't have an inadvertent whistle tonight, we'll be fine.
We heard enough of them to last a lifetime.
Cordova will be kicking it off to Dora. Looks like number 68. Is that the number? Mauricio Gomez will be kicking for the Blue Devils, back deep for Dora.
Watching him in the pregame warm-ups, he was really just a straight-on kicker. Really he was kicking them pretty deep. Wasn't getting them really as high. He kind of had the ball kind of leaned over a little bit.
Back deep for Dora, number 5, Jacoby Foster, number 11, Jaden Griffin.
Looks like he's going to have a directional kick this way.
Jamel Sexton, he'll be back deep for, Ashton Davis, number 18, number 3, Grayson Stevenson. They'll be at the up backs And here we go. We're underway. Coal Bowl 2024. Kick down and ball on the ground, and did Dora get back
Hunter
on
Williams may have gotten.
Dora got back on. It looks like Hunter Williams got back on the football. Whew. We saw that happen one time too many already this season.
Yes, it is.
Are they giving it? Okay, it's Cordova football. All right, Blue Devil football. So we fumble the opening kickoff once again. Cordova on the plus side of the field at the 41-yard line. All right, we'll see what the Blue Devils come out with. Big break here on the opening kickoff. Dora with a – Tony, you said something about a game with 5 turnovers.
Wow.
I hope we don't do that. My God.
Trent Keedy is number 2, the quarterback for Cordova.
Trent Keedy. Number 2, Keedy back in shotgun formation. Give the ball off. And that'll go absolutely nowhere. Number 22 only carry that time for Cordova, Chelsea Harbison.
Cordova's really struggled a little bit. Number 6, Cleveland Jones, you see there for the Bulldogs in on the tackle. Cordova kind of had a little bit of anemic offense against our defense, which should be a real good matchup tonight.
Absolutely right. Chesley Harbinson. Let me get his name correct. Chesley Harbinson. Number 22, loss of 1 on first down. Quarterback wants to keep it this time. Going to get his legs cut out from under him for another loss.
22, Brown on the stop for the Bulldogs. A big loss to bring up this third down situation. You can kind of pin your ears back a little bit now here.
So Cordova 2 plays, and they went backwards on both of them. Third down now and 12 for the Blue Devils. The nose of the football at the Dora 43-yard line after the muffed punt on the opening kickoff. Cordova splits a man wide to the left, and they may have to spend a timeout, and they do. We'll take it with them. Be right back.
Walker Recycling is a commercial and industrial metal recycling company. Bring your scrap to us. We buy aluminum, brass, copper, stainless steel, junk cars, and more. Prices are market-based at competitive rates. We are located on Highway 78 in Cordova and open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 4 p.m. and Saturday until noon. Bring us your scrap and put money in your pocket today.
The Design Diva specializes in bringing your creations to life. We are here for all your vinyl, blanks, and design needs. Come see us for a great shopping experience. We carry boutique, gifts, and accessories. We have designers that keep up with all the latest trends and styles for every season and event. We also carry school accessories and attire with many designs to choose from.
With third down and 13, pressure on the quarterback. Tries to slip out of it. He'll go down at the 50-yard line. A loss of 6 yards.
Number 59 that time.
Nehemiah Watkins, one of our captains.
That time did a great job getting into the backfield and getting the sack of Keating that time. Had him by the towel. We had that penalty last week as well.
So Cordova had excellent field position, and they go backwards for 10 yards on their first set, and they will have to kick it to Dora. Low snap. Get it off end over end. Tumbling kick's going to hit. Going to bounce down and be touched by Dora, and now going to have to be falling on back at about the 17-yard line for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that time Dora. First 2 kicks tonight has been very reminiscent of the Walker game a few weeks ago. I tell you, that's what we really don't need that. This has been the Cordova defense has been the strength of their team this year.
So Dora have it 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line for their first play. 9:52 in the opening frame. Jaden Griffin, the aforementioned all-star for Dora, in the backfield along with number 12, Hunter Williams. Hunter will be at a running back set right next to Jaden. Jaden will take the football, runs it off, tackle to the left side at the 25. He's at the 30 and the 35. He's at the 40. He's drugged down at the 40. 2-yard line.
For a T-Mobile first down for the Bulldogs on the first carry from Jaden Griffin that time. You see the replay here. It looks like one of the Cordova defenders really just nearly horse-collared him just to have to get him down to the ground then. Just did a great cut there in the hole.
Yeah, Jaden's average. That's going to push it up just a touch, 24 yards on first down. Now the ball to 42-yard line for Dora. Give it to Griffin again. Good block on the left side that time. Number 74 on the block, Caden Beaushell. Get him out across the 45 to the 46.
To Caden's one of the sophomores there. He just really does just pulling and leading most of these plays from the Bulldogs and just really paving a path.
And, Tony, you just about know that Sally play is going to come here in just a minute to Jacoby Foster.
The Bulldogs, I'm more of a gambler. I think I might take one of my shots here with a pass.
And there is Foster and runs it out of an arm tackle and all the way into the Cordova 46-yard line.
Again, another T-Mobile first down, as you called on the Sally play, just coming back to the backside there to check out the defense to see what you're getting.
Foster with 12 yards on his initial carry of the ball game. Dora now with 40 yards on 3 carries in the game. 8:53 to play in the first quarter. Dora Bulldogs opening drive. Want to get a hold of this game early and take Cordova out of it. Griffin with the football, going to turn it up at the 45, 40, 35, 30. He's down the left sideline, and they will not catch him. 45 yards, touchdown Bulldogs.
Again, just everybody left, just got behind that offensive line then, and all it took was just a little bit of a crease for him to break that for a touchdown.
So Griffin, a 45-yard run. And Riley Willingham on to attempt the extra point for Dora.
Here's the replay here. As you see, just really got just a wall of blockers there when he turns that corner and just really nearly untouched.
The extra point attempt is up. It is good. Timeout on the field. Dora 7, Cordova nothing. We'll be right back.
Countrytown Custom Designs is the only place in Summerton that prints DTF transfers for anyone. Bring us your artwork or let us design something for you. We can print a gang sheet for you, or you can place your shirt order with us and we will put the DTF transfer on the shirt for you. Event shirts, family reunions, cruises, uniforms, businesses, and fundraisers are our specialties. We have many transfers with great designs already in stock. Come see us at Town & Country Design.
Football season is here, and it's time to get in the game, and Piggly Wiggly has everything you need to stock up on. We have weekly specials with super low prices on USDA select meats, dairy products, the freshest produce, and a whole lot more. Save big on all the top name brands, or try our own store brand with national brand quality and Piggly Wiggly value. Don't drop the ball this fall. Save big. Shop the pig.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, the Dora Bulldogs go 82 yards in 4 plays for the touchdown. Jaden Griffin, 73 yards on that drive with a 45-yard touchdown run to cap it. Jaden Griffin doing Jaden Griffin things.
Really just a normal series for Jaden there.
Absolutely right. Riley Willingham will be kicking it off this time to the Blue Devils. Riley swings a big right leg.
Got a flag.
Got a flag. That's going to have to be somebody offside
against the Bulldogs.
So we'll back up 5 yards, and I would think re-kick that.
Yeah, they blew that dead there.
May have been an inadvertent whistle.
Inadvertent. He's mentioning offsides. That I would assume that's the call against.
Yeah, it is. Here's a score that kind of surprised me a little bit. In the first, Jasper 14, Muscle Shoals nothing.
Wow.
That really surprised me. Scott Basin's team up in Muscle Shoals.
Yeah, looking at the the picks on the Alabama High School Historical Society, they had Muscle Shoals as a big favorite to win tonight.
Well, them old boys up on Viking Drive, I guess they got a better idea. Now we're going to kick off from 35, 8:29 to go in the opening quarter. Riley Willingham will put it into play once again. Again, a short kickoff going to hit, bounce way up high in the air, be taken at the 25, and great coverage by the Dora kick team.
Cleveland Jones, I think, downfield that time.
Yeah, Cleveland Jones and
Evan Chanel.
Chanel down there for Dora, absolutely right. Cordova have their second possession now. Let's see, we'll put the football at the 27. Went backwards 9 yards on their first set of downs. See if they can do any better right here.
Yeah, Dora had a very good game plan against them on the first series. Just really, I thought the defense took a step up last week and played a lot better ball game.
Yeah,
and the score didn't indicate it.
Cordova, one man wide right. They'll bring a man in motion, give it to him on a little pop pass. He's out to the 30, 31-yard line, gain of about 4 on that pass.
Grayson Stevenson come up from his linebacker position. Looked like he set the edge, but really got wrapped up in a hold. That time was able to spring running back on just a little pop pass that time.
All right, Cordova's first positive play of the ball game, just 4 yards out of that. Second down and they call it 5, second and 5. Keedy back in shotgun formation, bring that man across the formation again, give it off going the opposite way, and boy, good job, Dora defense. Right at home, absolutely nothing there for Harbison.
You talked about it last week about the old crossbuck play. That's just a different formation of it, but really it's the replays you see. You just kind of have the speed sweep coming, but you bring Harbison back to the left side. Just that host of Bulldog defense just there to make that stop for no gain.
So Harbison 2 carries and minus 1 yard. And again, third down and 6 for Cordova. They're going to split twins to each side this time. 4 wide. Now they bring a man back on reset him to the right side. So we got trips to the right this time for the Blue Devils. Quarterback looking to pass, pressure coming off the edge on him. He's still looking, throws one up for grabs. It's going to be, almost intercepted.
Jamel Sexton back there.
Yeah, Jamel had it in his hand. He kind of alligator armed it just a little bit. We'll see it on the replay right here just in a second.
Let's hear it for your Dirty Dog defense.
A lot of pressure coming on the quarterback. He just throws one up right there. And the only difference between that and Vanderbilt, theirs worked.
It looked like kind of more of a zone defense by the Bulldogs. They did a great job coming back on that and making a play on that ball.
Back to punt once again. High spiraling kick, going to kick it. And it's going to be touched dead by Cordova at about the 33-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, let me speak to you about a couple of our great sponsors. Ken Glover Drugs down here in Dora for all your prescription and medical needs and medical supply needs. Great folks, great sponsor, been with us a long time, 205-648-9118. And I also want to mention Iron Drive Fitness, Scott Ferguson, all the guys over here on Green Top Hill on Highway 78. Great place to go work out, get yourself in great shape, 205-948-7272, 34-yard line this time for Dora. First and 10. After 2 great defensive stands on Cordova's first 2 sets. 6:38 to go in the opening quarter. Jaden Griffin fakes the handoff this time to Foster, and he's out again. Loose at the 50. He's at the 45-40, 35-30. One man to beat. He's gone. Tony, 66 yards.
Another good job. Just faked the Sally play, and then just brought him around on the edge. Just nobody from Cordova was there. As you see right here, just really just not untouched again for the long run for the touchdown.
Tony, I know it's early. I don't even want to talk about it, but
139 yards, 4 carries.
Yeah, unbelievable. That young man is unbelievable. Riley Willingham puts a foot into the extra point attempt. It is up, and it is good. Timeout on the field. Dora 14, Cordova nothing. We'll be right back.
Since 1993, New Horizon Memorial Funeral Home has provided the utmost in care and comfort to bereaved families in their hour of loss, offering a full selection of funeral, cremation, and cemetery services to fit every need. We also offer a full line of pre-arrangement funeral options. Our staff of licensed funeral professionals, led by manager Buddy Sparkman, are always ready to assist families with planning and implementing funeral services of their choosing. For information, you may reach us 24 hours a day at 205-648-2323.
Thrasher's Feed and Supply is the convenient place to get the livestock feed and supplies you need. We only offer quality livestock feed from great national brands. Our brands are chosen due to their popularity, price, and quality. Get the grain seeds you need to feed your animals with our 50-pound bags of feed and supply. We have all the supplies you need, whether you're going hunting or fishing. We also carry a complete line of all seasons feeders. Thrashers, family owned and operated with locations in Woodstock, Bessemer, and Summerton.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, Dora now leading 14-0, 6:23 to go in the opening frame. Jaden Griffin, the young man, 4 carries, 139 yards in the ball game. That drives 66 yards in one play for the Dora Bulldogs. Riley Willingham kicks it along the ground, bounces high again, going to be taken on the scoop at the 30-yard line, and a good break out across the 40 to the 44 by the Blue Devils return man. So Cordova have it 1st and 10 now at their 44-yard line. See if they can get a little something going offensively.
Yeah, that time they got a lot better return there middle of the field against the Dora kickoff team.
Trent Key will bring his team back to the line. Already in a big gap right here. Want to try to get a little something going. No luck on offense. Good job by the Dora defense on the first 2 sets of downs for Cordova. Keedy standing back at his own 40-yard line. He'll have one man alongside him. That'll be Harbison. Bring a man in motion. That little pass we saw earlier had a little bit of success on it. Turn it upfield. Good run that time by number 16.
Nick Kane for the Blue Devils. That time made a great cut back to the middle of the field. Just enough yardage, I think, for the first down for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, boy, he's very close, right at it. 15 yards through the air now for Keedy.
Have a flag on the play?
Well, we are coming back. That's exactly right. Let's see. We may have to take that off the board. We got a holding against Cordova. Well, I'll tell you what, you hate that. It wipes a big play off for Cordova. Hadn't had any success yet.
A big break for the Blue Devil, or for the Bulldogs that time on the penalty there to negate that play.
That'll have Keedy standing back now along his 30-yard line. He'll take the snap right here with 6:09 to go in the opening frame. Brings a man in orbit motion across the formation, gives it to him, a little quick pass to the outside, and good job of defense up there for Dora. Very, very quickly, we'll get the number on that.
Jacoby Foster.
Jacoby Foster up there just to interrupt all of that.
Yeah, that really was more of a, I'm not sure if that was a run or a pass that time, but still just basically no gain. But Foster just showing that great speed that he has coming up and making that stop.
Going to give him about a yard, maybe 2 on the pass that time. The man in the booth, Mr. Preston Hedrick.
How you doing?
The old voice of the Dora Bulldogs right here with us. Yes, sir.
Cordova a little slow coming out of the huddle here. It's going to have to close. They may have to burn another timeout here.
Yeah, got 3 seconds on the play clock. 2-1. They get it off just in time. Looking to pass. Heavy pressure on the quarterback. Rolls out of it. More pressure coming on him. His feet going to go out from under him back at the 29-yard line. A loss of 5 on that run.
Great pressure by 60 King and number 52 Juju Satterfield and number 59. What's his name again?
Number 59 Nehemiah Watkins.
Nehemiah Watkins again, just putting a lot of pressure. Then as he rolled out, Grayson Stevenson stayed in his lane and came up and made him slip down and bring up this 3rd down and nearly back to Cordova.
Yes,
for a first down.
That's at least 3rd down and right field down there on the baseball field for this one. My gracious.
Yeah, bringing Jaden Griffin in for this 3rd down play to put him back in that defensive back position.
All right, Keaty now standing back inside of his 25. Going to drop straight back, just to load one up and throw it. Jamel Sexton turns around and broke Evan up. Almost had his second interception of the ball game.
Yeah, it was. Sexton there was right, just step for step, and went back to man coverage, just changing these up to try and confuse the quarterback.
And, Tony, you notice one thing about Jamel Sexton, gets his head around and spots the football both times to avoid the interception penalty. Good job by that young man.
Yes, good coverage that time. Wouldn't look like Cleveland Jones and the inside guy was a little physical with him, and he had a little contact, and he fell down.
Good snap from center. Another end-over-end kick. Going to hit and going to check up around the 40-yard line. Dora will have it there. 1st and 10 when we come back. All right, we're going to stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me mention, Tony, let's tell all of our great friends about Green Top Barbecue.
Green Top Barbecue. Give us a call for all your catering needs. Give us a call, 205-648-9838. Should be an interesting one. If you're watching it tomorrow and need some wings or some barbecue meat, please give us a call or come see us.
A couple of pretty decent ball games tomorrow, Ohio State and Oregon. And what's that little game down at the fair in Texas?
That might be pretty
An
interesting.
SEC game at that. Now, that's crazy. Oklahoma and Texas.
The one was with Mike Shula coming back to T-Town.
There you go. Jacoby Foster with a handoff on the Sally play, puts a knee down. He's going to lose a yard on his second carry of the ball game.
Yeah, they had that and snuffed out that time. Did not allow Foster to get to the outside, and he nearly had a pretty quick whistle as his knee went down, though, but nearly was able to break out of that contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me mention again our great friend, Pastor Harv Turner, youth pastor Philip Walker down at Summerton Church of God. If you're looking for a church home, no greater bunch of folks in this world than the good folks down at Summerton Church of God, 205-648-3257. Second down for the Bulldogs, 2nd and 11, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Griffin at the 40, Griffin at the 45, at the 50, out of bounds at the opposite 44-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 17 yards.
Another T-Mobile first down for Jaden Griffin that time. As he gets that around, picks up the yardage and gets Dora back across midfield again.
All right, Dora back on the plus side of the field at the 46-yard line with 3:28 to play in the first quarter. Cordova stepped in, got back.
We've still not made it to the Country Town
custom design red zone.
We've
been through it a couple times.
We might call them when we get the ball now.
You ain't kidding. Griffin again behind that big offensive line. Turns it upfield at the 40 all the way down to the 35-yard line for a gain of 11 and another T-Mobile first down.
Another good run again. They have a lot going just on this left side against this Cordova defense. They've run basically a lot. Most of these touchdowns have been run to the Dora sideline there, but behind Big Cade Chanel, number 53 Gage Hoagland.
Absolutely. I tell you what, big physical offensive line, Tony. You called it. 6 carries, 167 yards in the ball game so far for Jaden Griffin. He takes a snap and give it off. This is Foster again, steps inside of a tackle, and he's fighting forward near the 26, 27-yard line.
It was like a gain of about 8 for Foster that time on this little bit of a change-up. Dora goes in short yardage situation. You see our Wilson Machine Scholar Athlete of the Week, number 66, Zane Robinson, checking into the ball game to just give you a little bit more size up on that line.
Another young man coming in that's played good ball for Dora this year, number 4, Aiden Ferguson, into the ball game as well for the Bulldogs.
He's missed the last couple of weeks. He had a concussion in a JV game, or missed last week, and this is his first week back.
Like Hunter Williams going to go under center for the Bulldogs this time, number 12. He'll take the handoff, and he'll get the tush push forward, and he's still going forward. He's going to be near the 20-yard line.
The tush push first down by T-Mobile that time. And she's seen him just take that quarterback sneak that time just for 7 yards.
And Dora now with 5 first downs in the ball game. 2:02 to play in the first quarter of play. Dora 14, Cordova nothing. to the line with 10 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time. Jaden Griffin takes the snap, give it off to Jacoby Foster coming around the right side. He's met in the hole that time. Good play by number 5, Marcus Hendricks for Cordova.
Yeah, a big stop by Hendricks that time. Just read that one really well and came up and hit him in the hole.
Foster now with 21 yards on 4 carries for the Bulldogs. Minute 15 in the opening frame. Griffin fakes handoff, gives the handoff, and going to be down for a good gain that time.
It moved Foster back. See, as we get into the Country Town Custom Design red zone tonight for the first time, really brought Foster back into the backfield and ran just the dive play to the left side for the Bulldogs.
So Dora, let's see, they'll snap it one more time here in the first quarter. Nose of the football at the 11-yard line. And they're going to push Hunter Williams forward for another T-Mobile first down.
T-Mobile first down again. Now, it had a lot of success. That's twice. Tonight was able to pick up the first down with that quarterback sneak. We got the ball inside the 10-yard line for the Bulldogs.
See if Dora elects to snap it again here in the first quarter. Clock at 15. I believe they will snap it one more time. Hunter Williams again under center. Turn around this time and give it off to Aiden Ferguson. He'll be on the left side for the final play of the first quarter. After one quarter play from Horace Roberts Field Homecoming 2024, Dora 14, Cordova nothing. We'll be right back.
Hey Dora football fans, I'm Pastor Harv Turner from Summerton Church of God. We're excited about the upcoming football season. We wish Coach Chavis Williams and the entire team an incredible year. A special thanks to all the educators and leaders here at Dora High School. God bless, have a great year, and go Bulldogs.
The Edwards Agency is one of the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agencies, with locations serving Walker, Jefferson, and Blount counties. At the Edwards Agency, we value the customer-agent relationship with one-on-one service. We offer quotes through auto owners, Progressive, Hartford, Allstate, Safeco, National General, and several other companies. Let us help you navigate through all of the coverage options so you can make an informed decision for the best protection to fit your needs. With 2 locations to serve you, give us a call today. The Edwards Agency.
Great. And back in, ladies and gentlemen, about to get the second quarter play underway here from Horace Roberts Field here at Dora High School. And just talking to our buddy, Brother Preston Hedrick. Y'all remember him, boy, on the air a lot of years as the voice of the Dora Bulldogs. Trying to talk him into taking his headset over for a few minutes right here, man. That's one voice right there you'll never forget, man. Brother Preston, we was talking about this rivalry. Your father played in it. You played in it. Your brother, Tony, Tony's boys played in this thing. Man, I tell you what, it's absolutely something to be a part of the Dora and Cordova rivalry, is it not?
It is. I had planned on coming, and then it was a pretty day, and I thought about, well, I might not go. And then I picked up when I read the online edition of the Mountain Eagle 101, I got to thinking I'm going to go down there and watch that ball game tonight. And a lot of good memories from Dora and Cordova.
Jaden Griffin fakes a handoff. He takes it. He walks into the end zone 4 yards for the Bulldog touchdown.
Boy, I'd like to have a back like that when I was playing. I wouldn't have got chewed out probably as much as I did.
So Griffin with his third run of the night. We'll see it on replay right there. Just walks in absolutely untouched. Nobody from Cordova laid a hand on him. The young man now with 171 yards in the ball game. Riley Willingham will be in to try to extend it to a 21-0 lead for Dora. Kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. Dora 21, Cordova nothing. We'll be right back.
Walker Recycling is a commercial and industrial metal recycling company. Bring your scrap to us. We buy aluminum, brass, copper, stainless steel, junk cars, and more. Prices are market-based at competitive rates. We are located on Highway 78 in Cordova and open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 4 p.m. and Saturday until noon. Bring us your scrap and put money in your pocket today.
At Revival on Main, we have all your hair care needs for men, women, and children, including special occasion hair and makeup, as well as extensions and waxing. Inside Revival Salon is the Tin Top Boutique, featuring products by Intro, Fantastic Town, Wit and Wisdom, Can, Zanana, Day Moon, and Carol Christian. And don't forget a snack with homemade cookies by Brady. All at Revival on Main in Summerton.
And back in, long drive that time, Tony, 10 plays, 60 yards for Dora. Jaden Griffin with his third score of the ball game. Makes it 21-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Riley Willingham, another kick along the ground. Going to be scooped up by Cordova and returned to the right side. Big hole out across the 40 all the way to the 45-yard line.
And 19 on the return for the Blue Devils, and don't have that young man's name on the roster either. Another good return. That time, just a squib kick. I tell you, sometimes like that, it'll throw the timing of the defense off.
We're going to see if Cordova can do something with it here from the 45-yard line. They've had good field position. They had it on the plus side of the field to 41 at their 44, now at their 45. Only worst field position was 27, but just unable to do anything against this Dora defense so far in the game. Trent Keady standing back at his 40-yard line. He'll look to pass, throws one up on the right side and just a little bit short of his receiver.
Yeah, a lot of pressure that time, but had the man open and just couldn't. The receiver just looked like he could not find the ball that time. Possibly could have gone for a touchdown.
Looking at a local score, Jasper 21-0 over Muscle Shoals at the end of the first quarter. Nobody saw that one coming.
No, they took the momentum from the game against us a couple weeks ago.
They sure did. My gracious. Vikings having a good ball game. A good season. Second down in the same 10 for the Blue Devils. Give it off to Harbison. He runs out of a tackle. Good running. He breaks loose. He's got first down yardage across the 40 all the way to the 45-yard line.
T. Harbison really just that time just stuck that one in and just really did a tremendous job. That time run over one of the Dora defenders into the in the gap and just ran really hard to pick up that first down for Cordova.
Yeah, the first down of the ball game. Harbison up to 19 yards rushing now with that carry. Good run for that young man, 20 yards.
Timeout on the field by Dora.
Timeout on the field by Dora. We'll take it with them and be right back.
At Westwood Appliance, we buy, sell, and service most major brands like Whirlpool, Kenmore, Maytag, Samsung, and GE. We carry a complete line of refrigerators, washers, dryers, stoves, and freezers, and we guarantee what we sell.
Use your head, trade with Ed.
If you haven't been to Lee's Family Restaurant and Dinner Theater lately, you don't know what you're missing. At Lee's you'll find the best food around, including vegetable plates that you can't get anywhere else in our area. You can call 648-9217 and hear our menu daily with a choice of all your favorite meats and vegetables. If you would like entertainment with your meal, then look at our dinner theater schedule featuring gospel music by groups like the Perrys, the Tallies, and the Kingsmen. Great food and great music is what you'll find at Lee's Family Restaurant and Dinner Theater, Highway 78 in Dora.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, Cordova with their first down of the ball game. Ball down at the 36-yard line. Play. Give it off to Harbison again. Good job coming up, holding him to a gain of about a yard that time.
Number 6, Cleveland Jones again come up just really in the great spot that time to shut down that run on the backside, just playing the backside containment for the Bulldogs.
Tony, you talked about it, though. Very honestly, the Dora defense, you really may not see it because of the scores, but the defense is just getting incrementally better every week. I mean, They're learning as they go, I guess, but they're doing much better than they did first of the season. Second down, and we'll call it 9. Quick pitch to the outside this time, and got a flag in the holding area over here, probably going to come back. Not much on the carry that time by the Blue Devils running back.
Dora may take the play there because it maybe lost the 2 or 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, you're right, Tony. I'm right there with you.
Looks like they're taking the penalty. Grayson Stevenson that time played that just perfectly. Just come out, just had the man, just stayed right there with him.
Going to back Cordova up from the 36-yard line all the way back to near the 47 right here. Second down and 20 now for the Blue Devils. Got to take it down to the opposite 27-yard line, or to the Dora 27. 4 wide, looking to pass. Keedy, pressure on him. Pushes out of one. He's not going to get out of the second and third one. He fumbles the football. It's going to be falling on back at the 38-yard line by the Blue Devil. That's going to be a loss of 8 more yards by Keedy.
Another big stop by that Dora defense. That defensive line, they're giving Cade Chanel's played a lot of the year at that defensive tackle position, but giving him a break, giving number big 59, number 60 some reps at that defensive line. They're really just getting better and better as the years going on.
Yeah, Nehemiah Watkins and Jaden King, those 2 good-sized youngsters right there, and they can play football. May get the chance to rest some of the regulars here tonight if this thing stays like it's going. Cordova now with a 3rd down and 37. Sling one up down the left sideline. Dora defense back there and overshoots everybody, incomplete, and Cordova will have to punt again. But the Devils did get their first down of the ball game on that series.
And then it was downhill after that for them, I tell you.
And this will be the 4th punt of the game for Cordova, if indeed they punt it. But yeah, I guess they're going to back up now. I think they're going to punt it. I thought they was going to say, what's the difference, and throw one up. Good pass from center. High, spiraling tail dragging punt. Go ahead and take a Cordova roll, and Dora get out of the way of it, and it will settle at the Bulldog 30-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, let me talk about some more of our sponsors here while we got just a moment. One of them being our good friend Troy Nash out in Jasper, A to Z Refinishing, auto paint and body shop out there for all your automotive needs, whether it's dents, dings, whether it needs a new paint job, whatever it needs in that area. Troy Nash and the good folks at A to Z Refinishing. Their number is 205-221-2095. Also, I want to speak about our good friend Ashley and all the girls down at Design Diva and Design Nutrition down on Hull Road, 205-255-7037. Go by and get those loaded teas, those great drinks they offer, and all those good design clothes. Dora with the first down now at the 29-yard line. Coming around the right side with it, Jaden Griffin. He breaks down the sideline. One man to beat, gets inside of him at the 40, at the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's gone. 71 yards, Jaden Griffin.
I do believe that puts him at 210 yards.
242.
242, excuse me, on the night for the Bulldogs.
71-yard run on the replay right there, Tony. My goodness gracious. Cuts around, then cuts it back, and just all the speed in the world. I don't know what you're supposed to do if you're the opposing team. Riley Willingham into it, try to extend the Dora lead. Snap and the placement are good. Kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. Dora 28, Cordova nothing.
Hey, brother. Now my dad ain't here. Is Dover's Mattress Closeout Center a true discount mattress store?
Of course, Kate. Dover's Mattress Closeout Center buys last year's models, the discontinued models, the buyouts, and the liquidations.
How does he know how to price them?
See, actually, what Dad has me doing is he has me look up all the mattresses from the different stores, get their true price, and then they mark it for either 40% off, 50% off, or 60% off.
Oh. So he does actually slice the price.
Oh, yeah.
Hayes Meat Processing is a fully inspected USDA facility offering inspected and custom processing for beef, pork, sheep, and goats. We have a stocked retail area with our very own farm-raised beef and pork. We also offer freezer beef and pork by the whole or the half. Hayes Meat Processing is family-owned and operated by Dora High School alumni. Come by and see us for the freshest meat around or give us a call at 205-544-4324.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, Dora ready to kick it off again. Number 26, Riley Willingham will put a foot into it as the Bulldogs extend their lead 28-0, 8:52 to go before halftime. Here on homecoming at Horace Roberts Field 2024. Kickoff will float down and be caught on a fair catch at the 27-yard line that time by the Blue Devils.
Juan Carlos Mendoza with a fair catch that time for the Blue Devils.
Well, not only can he kick off, he can catch as well. And we'll see if Cordova can get a little something going on offense. They had their first down last time. Right now on the night, Cordova is minus 1 yard on the ground, and they have 7 passing yards, so 8 yards of total offense for the Blue Devils. 28-yard line, that's what they'll spot it. Man in motion again. Snap is on the ground, picked up by the quarterback. Good job of running that time out across the 30 to the 33 that time for Keedy.
Foster and Jones that time for the Bulldogs on the stop. But Keedy, the timing of the play was thrown off by the mishandling of the snap and was able to get through the interior defense then for a pretty good gain on first down.
Update on to a couple of earlier scores in 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Berry 35, Summerton Christian 6. And now 8:02 to go in the half. Jasper 21, Muscle Shoals 14. 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils. And Keedy wants to keep it himself. He'll trip and be taken down to the 30-yard line for a loss of 3 yards.
Interesting score also in the second quarter. Good Hope 7, Hamilton 0.
I figured Hamilton might give Good Hope a pretty good run tonight with that quarterback they've got.
They had the game last week against Fultondale was 62-42, I think was the final, but they got down big early and had a few turnover issues like that, and then come back and made a game out of it after that.
They sure did. 3rd down and 8 now for Cordova. Football at their own 30-yard line. Another snap on the ground. Keedy rolling out, looking to pass, getting out of pressure. Gets his pass. I don't know how he got it off, but great job. And going to be out of bounds at about the 33-yard line, a gain of 2. Ultimately, it's what that came down to.
Chesley Harbison just really runs really hard for the Blue Devils. Dora did a great job just tying him up to get him out of bounds. He was still fighting and nearly got away from him. As you see, as he gets it out.
Just a hard run by the young man. He fought for everything he got right there. Just not enough. Cordova will have to punt the football. Dora in a punt safe right now. Haven't dropped anyone back. Cordova does kick it. Dora just stay where they're at and let it roll, and ultimately it'll kick them all the way back to the 35-yard line. We'll stay right here with it. So Cordova 5 punts in a row, and Dora will have it at the 35-yard line when we get back to play here in just a moment. But I do want to mention Walker County Recycling, Mike and Terry Owens down on Highway 78 at the side of the old Bama drag strip. You got any scrap metal, anything like that you want to haul off, take it down to them guys and they'll buy it from you. Put a little money in your pocket and get rid of some stuff you've been wanting to get rid of. 205-648-2848. And also Edwards Insurance, Chris, Aaron, and Brenda down on Main Street in Summerton for all your insurance need, life insurance, automotive, homeowners, whatever it may be. 205-648-2830. Dora, 1st and 10, 6:54 to go in the first half with the football now to the 35-yard line. Quarterback keeper again by Griffin. Outside, steps out of an arm tackle and going to have a seat after a gain of about 3.
Good job by Cordova that time. Dora broke their normal formation and sent Foster out into motion to that side and really just brought an extra defender over that away. That time, Cordova did a better job. It's bad to say they only held him to about 5 yards.
Yeah, I said 3, and it just like his numbers, they multiply, man. It's unbelievable. And we're probably going to see some new shirts in the ball game here very quickly. Looks like number 18, Ashton Davis, in the ball game now for Dora, along with Hunter Williams. Ashton Davis will trigger. Hunter Williams, he'll take the football and carry it. He gets a big hole out across the 45 into Cordova territory at the 49-yard line, a gain of 11.
Another T-Mobile first down for the Bulldogs. You see Hunter Williams coming to the side. Just another great block to help free him by Caden Boshell. And just Hunter did a great job just cutting it back off the backside of Boshell.
He sure did for the T-Mobile first down. I'm going to take all the credit for Hunter playing better after I talked to him at church that day. I don't know. I don't think it had nothing to do with me, but after that day, he just got his confidence a little bit. He's been a different ball player. The kid has really played good football. And we may not see number 11 again tonight. Ashton Davis with the football. He's going to get his hands full and run it inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, a gain of 6 for him.
Another good run by Ashton Davis. I tell you, he's talking about Hunter Williams that time. Really just unselfish, just blocks most of the night. And then just gets a few opportunities to carry the football and just some tough yardage.
And Tony, number 11, back in the ball game. I told the story.
He had to take a little bit of a breather.
2nd down and 4 now for the Bulldogs.
Dorsey using another new formation, got the tight end split out.
Passing the football is going to be batted down on the pass attempt by Ashton Davis.
Watching Ashton Davis, I think he's really matured in that quarterback position. I know he had that ball was deflected then, but watching him in warm-ups, his footwork and just the way he was throwing the football just looked like he's really going to be that'll be the future of that position next year.
Another young man in the ball game, number 10, Ethan Hart for Dora. That young man, he's tougher than a Waffle House steak too. I can tell you that, buddy.
Yeah, he is. Just doing a tremendous job out there. He had injury last year to his knee before the season just really hurt him, but just come back in this year and just solidified that blocking back position there.
Carrying the football as Griffin runs into an arm full of Cordova defenders after a gain of about 3 that time.
Griffin a little bit of a flop there on the end, as you see on the replay again. Cordova just really ate that up. Just gonna look like it's gonna be like a 4th down and about a yard for the Bulldogs.
Number 52, Juju Satterfield, Highway 52 into the ball game for Dora. Hunter Williams under center, and Cordova gives it to him for free.
Cordova jumped, and then Dora jumped. I think they may have been in the neutral zone first.
Look like they induced the offense. Yep, that's the defense, so that will be a Dora first down. Second penalty of 15 yards against the Cordova Blue Devils, and the T-Mobile first down, number 8 for the Dora Bulldogs.
Dora changes some personnel again. Looked like they were going back with the quarterback sneak, and got another T-Mobile first down with that penalty that time for the Bulldogs.
Jasper 28, Muscle Shoals 14, 7-12 to go before halftime on that one. Meek 16-14 over Addison just before halftime. 1st and 10 for Dora. This is number 11, Griffin, at the 30, at the 25. He's at the 20. He's digging all the way down to about the 16-yard line, a gain of 20 more yards.
Again, another T-Mobile first down. The Dora getting inside the custom design red zone for the 2nd time tonight with that. But Dora's running most of their plays when they ran Jaden Griffin back towards the Bulldog sidelines tonight.
And Griffin just, Tony, he don't even look like he's running. Lucky just floating out there. My gracious.
Just does a great job just setting up all those runs like that.
At the 20-yard line, give it off this time to Foster. Stops for a moment, then turns the jets on. He's fighting, still fighting. Flag comes in. He's still going all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll have to negotiate the flag here. Maybe a face mask penalty in there.
It's either the face mask or they got Dora for pulling Foster along and helping him out.
I think it's going to come back. Let's just watch the man in the white hat. Let's see. Now we got a face mask penalty against Cordova. A 5-yard variety. That'll be going to the end of the run from the 16. They marked
half the distance.
16, Tony. They marked it down at the 3-yard line, so a 13-yard run that time by Foster.
Dora sending in some more personnel to try to go back to the T formation here. That would have been another T-Mobile first down after that run as well.
Absolutely right. All right, Dora reshifting now. Juju on the line. Hunter Williams in the backfield.
And they put Juju in at the quarterback position. It looked like he may have had a tough time handling that snap that time.
I have no idea who carried the football.
I think it's Juju Satterfield.
Got it down to about the 1-yard line, whomever it was.
They motioned one of the linemen into there. I think it was Satterfield.
Satterfield back on the line now. Here we go again. And have we got a call yet?
Touchdown.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
5-2. Was it Chanel 55 in the quarterback position that time?
Chanel number 55 with a touchdown for Dora.
You get the, as they said in the replacements, you get the fat guy celebration there. You see the replay with Chanel breaking into the end zone for the Bulldogs.
Chanel is a beast. Come on, man. That's almost unfair letting that young man run the football. Willingham in to attempt the extra point. Out of the hole, kick is up, and the kick looks good. And it is good. Timeout on the field. Dora 35, Cordova nothing. We'll be right back.
A to Z Refinish Paint and Body in Jasper have certified technicians with over 20 years experience. They specialize in all types of collision repair, replacement, and refinishing. They can handle all collisions from minor repair to major repair and accept all types of insurance. A to Z uses DuPont Refinish technology with expert color matching. A to Z has an expert team that take great pride in their work. For a free estimate, give them a call today. A to Z Refinish Paint and Body in Jasper.
Leo and Susie's famous Green Top Barbecue has been serving up the South's best barbecue for more than 50 years. Made famous for their hickory smoked barbecue sandwiches and big, tasty cheeseburgers, Green Top is sure to satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal while watching a game or call in for carryout. They also provide catering for any size party or occasion. For fast, friendly service and good old-fashioned barbecue, Green Top is simply the best.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, Dora 34 to nothing over Cordova. Cade Chanel with a 1-yard touchdown plunge for the Bulldogs. Riley Willingham in to kick it off once again. He should have a very tired leg after this first half. Puts a foot into it, bounces off the leg of a Cordova back. He'll pick it up at the 26. Good run out outside the 40, give him the 43-yard line.
That was Mendoza again on the return for the Blue Devils again. Did a great job handling that squib kickoff. That time it hit him in the face mask, but just was able to recover it that time.
So last drive for Dora, 7 plays, 65 yards. And Cordova will have one more turn at it here. 2:26 to go before halftime on homecoming 2024 here at Horace Roberts Field. Jasper 28, Muscle Shoals 21, 5:35 left before halftime there. Winfield leading Oatman 22-7, minute 19 before halftime there. Harbison with the football, and Bull, good gracious. That was not good. He ran into a wall over there.
Number 7, Jackson Hart on the stop for the Bulldogs from his linebacker position. Anytime you can lock him up and have him, get him for a loss is a huge play.
Harbison now 5 carries, 18 yards in the ball game. Cordova to the line, noses the football at the 40-yard line, 2nd down and 12. Keedy back, gets his pass off. Good diving attempt out there by the intended receiver. Good job by him trying to get to it. Just a little wide of his grasp. That was number 13. We'll call his name Chris Mavers, M-A-V-E-R-S.
Again, that time, quarterback rolling back to his left that time. Just really not able to get his feet underneath him. Just couldn't get the ball out far enough for Mavers because he was open again down the field.
So 3rd down with the clock stopped. 1:38 before halftime. Cordova's got to take the ball to the Dora 48-yard line for a 1st down. Keedy was 3 out of 8 passing on the night. Looks to pass again, gets his pass over behind his intended receiver. Brown on coverage there for Dora, along with Jamel Sexton and Hart, number 7.
Good coverage again by the Bulldogs. Just blanket coverage from that zone position when the ball come out. Everybody converging there that time.
Our check it is Ashton Davis on coverage, number 18 for Dora. 4th down again for the Blue Devils. See some Dora regulars over there with their hats off already. High wobbly kick, actually a little spiraling kick. Gonna hit, get out of the way of it, Jaden. Let's let it roll, and it will. Drop dead at about the Dora 27-yard line. Friends, let me tell you about our last first half sponsor here tonight, Paula Birmingham, our longtime friend at Revival Salon down on Main Street in Summerton, 255-7575. Her daughter Alexis and all the other girls down there. My daughter Ashley got her hair done down there yesterday. Looked absolutely beautiful. Paula has been in this business a long, long time, and she is an ultimate professional at what she does. And they will absolutely do you a wonderful job on your hair. Dora with the ball at the 27-yard line for their last possession of the first half with 1:23 to play. Cutting the ball up the middle. Griffin, he's down the left sideline. My gracious, Tony, 73 yards. Touchdown, Jaden Griffin.
300 yards rushing in the first half by Jaden Griffin. That's he.
73 yards, 343 yards on the ground in a half of football.
Wow.
See the replay right here. Once the man, Tony, we said if he's even, he's leaving. He's just not going to catch him.
There's not going to catch him. I was in Hamilton yesterday with my food truck. I was talking to them and about their quarterback. I said he runs a little track, but he really loves baseball. I said I'd like to see a foot race between those two on a dry field.
Gracious. Got a whistle on the extra point attempt before it can get.
Dead ball offsides against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, going to be a false start against Dora. That's on the 2nd penalty of the night against Dora for 10 yards. That'll back the extra point up 5 steps. Jaden Griffin, 343 yards and 5 touchdowns in a half of football. Ashton Davis with the hold. Extra point attempt is up again. It's down the middle. It is good. Timeout on the field. Dora 41, Cordova nothing. We'll be right back.
Football season is here, and it's time to get in the game, and Piggly Wiggly has everything you need to stock up on. We have weekly specials with super low prices on USDA select meats, dairy products, the freshest produce, and a whole lot more. Save big on all the top name brands, or try our own store brand with national brand quality and Piggly Wiggly value. Don't drop the ball this fall. Save big. Shop the pig.
At Westwood Appliance, we buy, sell, and service most major brands like Whirlpool, Kenmore, Maytag, Samsung, and GE. We carry a complete line of refrigerators, washers, dryers, stoves, and freezers, and we guarantee what we sell.
I should basically go one place.
Use your head, train within.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, Riley Willingham to kick it off for the 6th time. the 7th time here in the first half. Puts a foot into it, and we got a whistle. And I think Dora was across the line again before the kick. So that'll back them up, and they'll redo it. Third penalty for 15 yards now against the Bulldogs.
That'll be something I'm sure Coach Williams will address at halftime, is the kickoff being offsides on that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got some more festivities next Friday night. Will be senior night here at Horace Roberts Field as the Curry Yellow Jackets come over to play the Dora Bulldogs. We got some dadgum good seniors on this team. Jaden Griffin, Cade Chanel, Juju Satterfield,
Carson Davis,
Ethan Meadows,
Will Richardson.
Yeah, we got some doggone good seniors on this team. We're going to miss not but about 12 or 13 of them, but we're going to miss every one of them. I guarantee you that. Willingham to kick off again, this time from his 35. Drives the ball down to around the Cordova 25. Be taken to the right side, turn left and out across to the 41-yard line. Number 13 on the return that time, Chris Mavers.
Mavers again with a good return against the Bulldogs, which is really just that bend but don't break coverage by the Bulldogs.
And the ball will be at the 41-yard line, and Cordova will have it 62 seconds to see if they can do a little something with it right here. Have punted on every single possession in the first half. 6 possessions, 6 punts for Cordova, all of them 3 and outs, except the one where they got the 1 first down. Trent Keedy gives the ball off to Harbison. He's going to fight forward for a gain of about 2 yards. Number 32 on the stop.
Richardson.
Abe Richardson for Dora.
Aiden playing at that defensive tackle or defensive line position that time, just read that perfectly.
Got, 38 seconds in the clock moving.
Cordova really not in no big hurry here before halftime. They get the ball to start the second half as well.
They do that. Fake the handoff. Keedy will keep it. Youngster's going to fight near the sticks. Going to come up about 3rd down and 1. Gain of 6 that time on that run.
Dora, I back up and keep this play in front of me and don't allow them to take some shot down the field here right before the half.
Well, 3 yards remaining that time, so they gave him.
It's like they're going to call it a half.
And they're going to call it a half, so that'll take us to the halftime with a score. Dora 41, Cordova nothing. We'll be right back after these messages.
Country Town Custom Designs is the only place in Summerton that prints DTF transfers for anyone. Bring us your artwork or let us design something for you. We can print a gang sheet for you, or you can place your shirt order with us and we will put the DTF transfer on the shirt for you. Event shirts, family reunions, cruises, uniforms, businesses, and fundraisers are our specialties. We have many transfers with great designs already in stock. Come see us at Town & Country Design.
Hey brother, now why Dad ain't here is Dover's Mattress Closeout Center a true discount mattress store?
Of course, Kate. Dover's Mattress Closeout Center buys last year's models, the discontinued models, the buyouts, and the liquidations.
How does he know how to price them?
See, actually, what Dad has me doing is he has me look up all the mattresses from the different stores, get their true price, and then they mark it for either 40% off, 50% off, or 60% off.
Oh, so he does actually slice the price.
Oh, yeah.
Hayes Meat Processing is a fully inspected USDA facility offering inspected and custom processing for beef, pork, sheep, and goats. We have a stocked retail area with our very own farm-raised beef and pork. We also offer freezer beef and pork by the whole or the half. Hayes Meat Processing is family-owned and operated by Dora High School alumni. Come by and see us for the freshest meat around or give us a call at 205-544-4324. Walker Recycling is a commercial and industrial metal recycling company. Bring your scrap to us. We buy aluminum, brass, copper, stainless steel, junk cars, and more. Prices are market-based at competitive rates. We are located on Highway 78 in Cordova and open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 4 p.m. and Saturday until noon. Bring us your scrap and put money in your pocket today.
The Design Diva specializes in bringing your creations to life. We are here for all your vinyl, blanks, and design needs. Come see us for a great shopping experience. We carry boutique, gifts, and accessories. We have designers that keep up with all the latest trends and styles for every season and event. We also carry school accessories and attire with many designs to choose from. Be sure to check out Diva Nutrition, serving nutritional teas and protein shakes with over 200 tea combinations and 50 shake flavors. The Design Diva, your favorite place for tea and a tea.
And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime here at Horace Roberts Field. Halftime score, Dora 41, Cordova nothing. Buddy Sparkman here. Joining me up here on our press location at halftime, the man we talk about every week, Nick Dover, Dover Mattress Closeout Center. And Nick, was glad to have you in the box with us tonight, man. I want to introduce all these folks, too. We talk about you all the time, all four of your locations and everything. But I'm going to let you tell them firsthand, buddy, what's going on and all the good stuff you provide for everybody.
Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate the opportunity. We have it's Dover's Mattress Closeout Center, family owned. I love supporting the Bulldogs. My wife graduated from Dora and then late 90s, and I have a son who's dressed out down below, and we got another one coming up in the Summerton Middle School. So I love Dora, love this community. I married into it, but it's been good to me. This area has been good to me. But anyways, once again, we have Dover's Mattress Closeout Center with areas in Fultondale, Coleman, Jasper, and Birmingham.
Now, Nick, you provide bedding, mattresses. Tell everybody a little bit about what you offer in your business.
Sure, thanks. We have so first of all, we are a closeout center, so we specialize in discounted closeout mattresses. We buy truckloads of liquidations and furniture going out of business. We go in and buy that product that these big guys are trying to get rid of, but we put them in our stores, and we average 40 or 50 or 60% off. That's almost every single tag. Every single mattress will have a tag on it, 40, 50, or 60% off. We have mattresses, adjustable beds. I mean, you need a mattress, and you know, in this economy, I could surely help you out. We can save you some money.
And a lot of the folks advertise, Nick, they have the best price. They have this, they have that. But one thing you're telling, guarantee, come by and see you, and guarantee that you'll have the price that'll meet their need.
Oh yeah, we got a mattress for every budget. But I mean, what's the good news about me is you can take a mattress that's very expensive somewhere else, and because it's on closeout or discontinued, man, like I said, I ought to save you minimum 40%.
And Nick, tell everybody where your locations are at now, so everybody will know that.
Thank you. Jasper, Fultondale, Coleman, and Birmingham.
Jasper, Fultondale, Coleman, and Birmingham. So 4 locations. So really, if you're anywhere around the region, the Tri-County region, anywhere, you've got a location they can get to.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Absolutely. Dover Mattress Closeout Center, our good buddy Nick Dover up here. And this guy, let me tell you something. He gets a lot of wind therapy in on that bike, too, don't you, buddy?
Motorcycles.
And we talked about our good friends over at Summerton Church of God.
Right.
That's your folks too. Absolutely.
Yes,
well, ladies and gentlemen, go by and see this young man, Nicholas Dover. He's been in here, jumped in here with us. A great sponsor. Got a great product. Again, 4 locations: Birmingham, Jasper, Fultondale, Coleman. If you want it, you need it in the way of bedding, Dover Mattress Closeout Center's got it.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Nick,
really
thank you so much for being with us, buddy.
Yes, sir. Go to
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll step out again, take another break, be right back for more here on the Dora High School Network. Stay with us.
up to this point, just excited about this game for this community. This is a community game with the towns being so close together. So hopefully we see this big of a crowd tomorrow night cheering on these young men who have worked very hard. Proud of them. Captains for this week.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you some halftime numbers here on tonight's game, brought to you by our good friends down at Countrytown Custom Designs here on Highway 78 in Summerton. First for the visiting Cordova Blue Devils. They ended up the first half with 1 first down and carried the ball 13 times for a net total of 8 yards. Young man number 22, Harbison, 6 carries for 22 yards. Quarterback Keating, a few sacks taken off his total, so 8 yards total rushing for Cordova, 3 out of 9 passing for 9 yards for Keating, 17 yards of offense for the Blue Devils. In the first half, 3 penalties for 17 yards, did not turn the ball over. For the Dora Bulldogs, they carried the ball 22 times for 411 yards on the ground. Only the 1 pass attempt that fell incomplete, so 411 yards of offense for Dora. 3 penalties for 15 yards. They did have the 1 turnover on the opening kickoff that they mishandled. So all in all, just a total domination for Dora. The big reason behind that being number 11, Jaden Griffin, in the first half, 12 carries, 343 yards and 5 touchdowns. Dora also got the 1-yard touchdown run on the lineman dream by number 55, Cade Chanel, for the current lead at the halftime. Dora 41 and Cordova nothing in the 101st renewal of this storied rivalry. We'll take a break, be back for the Pride of Walker County, Dora High School Bulldog Band, and more messages, and we'll get ready for tonight's kickoff right after that. Stay with us, everybody.
Hello everyone, I'm Maggie Laycock, Marketing Coordinator with Ken Glover Drug located in Dora. I would like to personally invite you for a one-of-a-kind shopping experience for all of your pharmacy and your DME needs. We supply things like wheelchairs, seat lift chairs, hospital beds, patient lifts, home respiratory items such as oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP and nebulizers. DME might also include supplies such as insulin pumps, glucose monitoring supplies, diabetic testing supplies and shoes, as well as ostomy and catheter supplies. DME, HME as it's often referred to, is a covered benefit with almost all insurances, and Ken Glover Drug prides itself on being one of the only local providers that will file insurance for the portable oxygen concentrator like the OxyGo pictured here. So stop on in and see us and talk to a rep on how these items can best benefit you.
Hey Dora football fans, I'm Pastor Harv Turner from Summerton Church of God. We're excited about the upcoming football season. We wish Coach Chavis Williams and the entire team an incredible year. A special thanks to all the educators and leaders here at Dora High School. God bless, have a great year, and go Bulldogs.
The Edwards Agency is one of the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agencies, with locations serving Walker, Jefferson, and Blount counties. At the Edwards Agency, we value the customer-agent relationship with one-on-one service. We offer quotes through auto owners, Progressive, Hartford, Allstate, Safeco, National General, and several other companies. Let us help you navigate through all of the coverage options so you can make an informed decision for the best protection to fit your needs. With 2 locations to serve you, give us a call today. The Edwards Agency.
Since 1993, New Horizon Memorial Funeral Home has provided the utmost in care and comfort to bereaved families in their hour of loss, offering a full selection of funeral, cremation, and cemetery services to fit every need. We also offer a full line of pre-arrangement funeral options. Our staff of licensed funeral professionals, led by manager Buddy Sparkman, are always ready to assist families with planning and implementing funeral services of their choosing. For information, you may reach us 24 hours a day at 205-648-2323.
Thrasher's Feed and Supply is the convenient place to get the livestock feed and supplies you need. We only offer quality livestock feed from great national brands. Our brands are chosen due to their popularity, price, and quality. Get the grain seeds you need to feed your animals with our 50-pound bags of feed and supply. We have all the supplies you need, whether you're going hunting or fishing. We also carry a complete line of all seasons feeders. Thrashers, family owned and operated with locations in Woodstock, Bessemer, and Summiton.
Hello everyone, I'm Maggie Laycock, Marketing Coordinator with Ken Glover Drug located in Dora. I would like to personally invite you for a one-of-a-kind shopping experience for all of your pharmacy and your DME needs. We supply things like wheelchairs, seat lift chairs, hospital beds, patient lifts.
He is a senior at Dora High School this year and has thoroughly enjoyed the last 4 years at Dora High School. While at Dora High School, she has been a member of the Beta Club, the SGA, Peer Helpers, and the Dora Varsity Cheerleading Squad the last 4 years, where she has had the opportunity with her team in the last 3 years to compete on the UCA Nationals cheer mat, bringing home 3rd place in the nation with her cheer squad. Chloe has also been selected this year as a Walker County Junior Ambassador and was also named one of Walker County's Scholar Athletes with Walker Leader. She has been dual enrolled these last 3 years on scholarship with Bevel State Community College. After graduation, she plans to attend nursing school at the University of Alabama. Her goal is to pursue a career in neonatal intensive care nurse and take care of many of God's greatest blessings, babies. Chloe would like to thank all of her family and friends that supported her with her homecoming run last year and made it all possible. Chloe would also like to say a big Go Bulldogs! Ladies and gentlemen, Chloe Stevenson. As Dora lines up, the Bulldogs line up for the marching band. I'd like to announce parade float winners, with a tie for 3rd place being the sophomores and freshmen. Runner-up, the juniors, and 1st place for Dora High School homecoming float, the seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, the 57th edition of the Pride of Walker County, the Dora High School Marching Bulldogs. Our majorettes are Ada Ish and Abby Kirby. Dance captains are Katie Neighbors and Braylee Hood. Guard captain is Gracie Sellers. Tonight's program is Rockology. Music by Guns N' Roses, the Rolling Stones, Elvis Presley, and Leonard Skinner. The band is under the field direction of drum major Rachel Manasco and Khalil Bass. Drum majors, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Bulldogs. The band is under the field direction of Jeremy McFall.
Walker Recycling is a commercial and industrial metal recycling company. Bring your scrap to us. We buy aluminum, brass, copper, stainless steel, junk cars, and more. Prices are market-based at competitive rates. We are located on Highway 78 in Cordova and open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 4 p.m. and Saturday until noon. Bring us your scrap and put money in your pocket today.
The Design Diva specializes in bringing your creations to life. We are here for all your vinyl, blanks, and design needs. Come see us for a great shopping experience. We carry boutique, gifts, and accessories. We have designers that keep up with all the latest trends and styles for every season and event. We also carry school accessories and attire with many designs to choose from. Be sure to check out Diva Nutrition, serving nutritional teas and protein shakes with over 200 tea combinations and 50 shake flavors. The Design Diva, your favorite place for tea and a tea.
MAK is your local lumber and building supply store with the vision of becoming your one-stop shop that is right around the corner for everything from framing packages on new builds, remodels, and anything in between. We offer a wide spectrum of items from deck packages with installation options to plumbing, electrical, and roofing supplies. Our team is here to help you tackle any project, whether you're a pro or a do-it-yourselfer, and we'll load your lumber for you. Come see Chris and Eric Hoagland at MAK Lumber. A to Z Refinish Paint and Body in Jasper have certified technicians with over 20 years experience. They specialize in all types of collision repair, replacement, and refinishing. They can handle all collisions from minor repair to major repair and accept all types of insurance. A to Z uses DuPont Refinish technology with expert color matching. A to Z has an expert team that take great pride in their work. For a free estimate, give them a call today. A to Z Refinish Paint and Body in Jasper.
Leo and Susie's famous Green Top Barbecue has been serving up the South's best barbecue for more than 50 years. Made famous for their hickory smoked barbecue sandwiches and big, tasty cheeseburgers, Green Top is sure to satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal while watching a game or call in for carryout. They also provide catering for any size party or occasion. For fast, friendly service and good old-fashioned barbecue, Green Top is simply the best.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, about ready to get things underway for the second half here from Horace Roberts Field on homecoming 2024 for the Dora Bulldogs. Looking down the road next Friday night back here at Horace Roberts Field, final regular season home game of the year for the Dora Bulldogs as the Curry Yellow Jackets come over to pay a visit. And then the week after that, we'll conclude the regular season with a game up against the Good Hope Raiders up in Coleman at their place, and it could very well come down to the regional title on the line in that ball game. Tony was looking across at Region 7, the region we'll be against in the first round of the playoffs, and it looks like it could be either Brooks or Deschler coming in here to Horace Roberts Field, determined by the outcome of that game at Good Hope. So going to be a good opening round either way.
Yes, it will be.
And we've been to Brooks about 3 times that I know of in the first round, but I don't know if they've ever been here. It'd be nice to have them at our place if we have to play them again.
One thing I saw was the 4th place team, maybe Hatton, coming out of that.
Yeah,
that
Hatton. You know, Hatton was a smaller school until they closed down what was formerly Cortland, then R.A. Hubbard, and they moved all them kids over to Hatton also. So Hatton is really a combination of Hazelwood, Cortland, and now their school. So push them up to 4A, and they could well be coming down this way as well. A lot going on in Class 4A Region 7. Riley Willingham ready to kick it off for Dora. Puts a foot into the kick, going to come down to the 20-yard line. It'll be returned to the right side, this time by the Blue Devils. And fighting forward to near the 40-yard line.
Number 1, Malik Miller on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Number 21, Titan Ledbetter on the return that time for Cordova. And I believe, I may be wrong, I think that may be Brittany and Rudy Ledbetter's. It's either their son or their nephew, one. But number 1 on the tackle, you said Malik Miller for the Bulldogs.
Miller on the stop.
All right, let's see what Cordova will do with it at the 40-yard line. No success at all in the first half. They punted the football every time with it, except the last time they had it when they went 3 downs and went to the half. Gonna see some clean jerseys for the Bulldogs here in the second half. Quick pass on the outside, complete. And a good tackle by Cleveland Jones at the 42-yard line, a gain of about 4.
And Jackson Hart also coming from that linebacker position. You see on the replay, just a little sit-down route, just playing in the zone as the Bulldogs come up. Cleveland Jones with initial coverage, but Jackson Hart with a big leg that time.
Trent Keedy with his 4th completion of the night. He now has 12 yards through the air. Blue Devils split 2 receivers to the left. Going to give the ball coming back this way here to the running back Harbison. He fumbles the football, and it's going to be out of bounds. Good stick in there.
Jamel Sexton, it looked like, come up if you see this replay. Come up just in good position.
A hat on it, didn't he, Tony? My goodness.
That's why you teach tackling out. Just put that shoulder pad on that football and knocked it loose that time. Luckily for Cordova that it goes out of bounds.
Harbison will give him 3 yards on the carry. On that one, the young man now at 25 yards in the ball game. 3rd down and 3 for the Blue Devils. Got to take it to the midfield stripe for a first down. Wide receivers to the right side this time. And, boy, nothing. My goodness. That's got to be 52. Yeah.
I tell you, this defense really just kind of getting a little bit of an identity now, just coming up, just laying some big legs. It's just kind of contagious. You start getting those leaks like that, and you just kind of see which next man up that wants to come up with those big tackles like that.
And Cordova will drop back to punt the football. Jordan Gant standing back in punt formation for the Devils.
Are we going to go with our Wilson Machine Welding first half player of the game? It's Jaden Griffin, and let's have our second half player of the game also tonight.
My gracious, Tony, if Griffin sees the field again tonight, it'll shock me. 343 yards in the first half. Low tumbling punt, and wisely Foster will get out of the way of it, and it'll settle down at the 19-yard line for Dora, 1st and 10. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about our good friend Doug Ragsdale and all the folks over at Lee's Family Restaurant Dinner Theater in Summerton. They're on Highway 78, 205-648-9217. Great place to go and get you a great meal. I also have a lot of entertainment that comes in through the year, especially the gospel groups. They have some comedy acts that come in and everything. And a great place to go. Good folks to do business with. That's Lee's Family Restaurant and Dinner Theater in Summerton. First down for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 19-yard line. Football in the hands. Let's see, is that Hunter Williams with the football?
Hunter Williams on the stop.
Got a replay coming in right here. Wilson Machinery and
got Jaden Griffin as our Wilson Machine.
And well,
first half
of the game for the first half. Really, that's the only way you could do it, Tony.
Yeah, because he, just had another a full night rushing in the first half. Had 343 yards, 5 touchdowns. on the 9. I tell you, I'm upset this coaching staff for even letting him have his helmet out there. I mean, I think I'd take his helmet and shoulder pads
yeah,
away,
I guarantee you, his
away
helmet
from him. His night's over with.
His helmet would be in the locker room, I can tell you that.
And I get some of them other linemen off the field also.
And off on the Sally play. Boy, look at this. Right up the gut goes Foster at the 50, at the 40, at the 30. One man to beat down the sideline. He's finally going to corral him at the 10-yard line. 65 yards on the run by Jacoby Foster.
Good run by Jacoby Foster, but just great blocking. Just Carson Davis and number 2, Evan Chanel, on the help, just freeing that up that time.
Yeah, Tony for the T-Mobile first down into the country time custom designed red zone.
Again, just a great job by Jacoby Foster, probably the second leading rusher for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely is. All right, here we go. Hunter Williams with the football, and he'll keep it. Turn it north and south. He's grinding down inside near the 10-yard line, it looks like. So now he's at the 11, down near the 5.
To bring it into perspective, Jacoby Foster coming into the night had 60 carries for 472 yards for the Bulldogs.
Let's see what they end up giving him. They'll put it down near the 3-yard line, so 8 yards for Foster. Young man now. That's Hunter Williams rather on the carry. He's got 30 yards in the ball game on 5 carries.
I think you give it to him again here.
Chris Blair in the backfield alongside Foster this time. Blair with the football. He'll handle it up the middle, and looks like he got in the house. Well, you don't see the signal. He is in. Touchdown, Dora Bulldogs.
Blair that time just got in behind the block of Hunter Williams, just into the end zone. Good to see that young man with the touchdown tonight.
So Chris Blair, 3 yards for the Dora score. And Dora pushes the lead now up to 47-0. Riley Willingham in to attempt the extra point again for Dora. Snap and the placement's good. The kick is up. The kick looks good, and it is good. Timeout on the field. Dora 48, Cordova nothing. We'll be right back.
Hello everyone, I'm Maggie Laycock, Marketing Coordinator with Ken Glover Drug located in Dora. I would like to personally invite you for a one-of-a-kind shopping experience for all of your pharmacy and your DME needs. We supply things like wheelchairs, seat lift chairs, hospital beds, patient lifts, home respiratory items such as oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP and nebulizers. DME might also include supplies such as insulin pumps, glucose monitoring supplies, diabetic testing supplies, and shoes, as well as ostomy and catheter supplies. DME, HME as it's often referred to, is a covered benefit with almost all insurances, and King Glover Drug prides itself on being one of the only local providers that will file insurance for the portable oxygen concentrator like the OxyGo pictured here. So stop on in and see us and talk to a rep on how these items can best benefit you.
And back in, friends, you get a look down the Dora sideline. Going to see some new blue shirts in the ball game. Dora with a 4-play, 81-yard touchdown drive, aided by a 65-yard run by Jacoby Foster. Chris Blair pays it off with a 3-yard touchdown. Dora 48-0. Cordova with a big return out on the left side. They get a break out there, one man to beat, and Willingham, I think he got a part of the bird cage. You're going to get him down at the 44, but that'll add 15 on to that, down to about the 29-yard line.
I'll take it when you get the kickers getting in the record books for the penalties tonight.
If they mark us, they mark it from the 44, that'll take it down to the plus side of the field for the 29-yard line. Personal foul, face mask against the Bulldogs. That'll be their 4th penalty of the night, 30 yards worth of infractions. And Cordova have their best field position by far, ladies and gentlemen. Let me mention Dover Mattress Closeout Center once again. Nick Dover up here with us at halftime, telling you all about his 4 locations: Birmingham, Fultondale, Coleman, Jasper, and give them a call, 205-512-1277. First down for the Blue Devils. Passing the football, Keedy with a good connection for about 7 yards on first down.
We've got Foster in coverage for the Bulldogs, but Aiden West, number 15, coming over from his safety position with a big lick then to help push him out of bounds. You can see some of these younger kids getting to play some playing time here.
Tony, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm tell you, I'm looking to see some of these young linemen get in there. Some of these bull puppies get in there and play a little bit.
Seen on the sideline a while ago, number 77, T.J. Miller, warming up for the Bulldogs. At least we don't have to hear his dad tonight up here.
Passing again, Cordova with the pass. Oh, boy, what a beautiful pitch and catch that time for the touchdown. See, he was on the receiving end of that.
Number 16, it looks like, Nick Kane.
Number 16, Nick Kane for the Blue Devils, 22 yards. So Keedy to Kane works for the first Blue Devil touchdown of the ball game. So Cordova gets on the board here in the third quarter. 7:08 to play. Extra point attempt coming. Snapping the placement's good. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Make the score Dora 48 and Cordova 7. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about another one of our great sponsors here. That is Piggly Wiggly grocery stores. One here in Dora, one in Cordova. The Bozeman family and all the great folks that work for them. Boy, I tell you what, they're special folks. Been with us a long time. Done a great job. I want to mention them and tell how much we appreciate them being here with us. The local number here in the Dora Shopping Center is 205-648-5530. And also let me mention my buddy Evan Tucker down in Forestdale and his daddy Ed down Westwood Appliance for all your washer, refrigerator, dryers, stove, ranges, whatever you need. They've got them. They take those things in. Man, they completely refurbish them just like brand new. Done business with them many times over the years. Glad to tell you, outstanding folks do business with Westwood Appliance, 205-798-5231. But Cordova will be kicking off this time. And the kicker,
number 68. Mario Gomez.
Mauricio Gomez. Number 68 to kick off for Cordova. Straight on kicker and hits a Dora. Player goes off and Cordova is going to have it on the second mishandled kickoff by Dora. Their second fumble of the night, and the Blue Devils got it at the 45-yard line. One of them things you're just going to have to aggravate the coach a little bit and they're going to have to work on.
Hello. Hey. Yes.
All right, Blue Devils will have it again.
Yes. Yeah, just tell them at the concession stand to let them in. They'll let them in.
Right after scoring the touchdown, back again on the plus side of the field, this time at the 46-yard line.
We got some guests coming up here.
Number 2, Trent Keedy.
Nate Hawkins will come up. Yes.
Trent Keedy will trigger it. He'll give off a little cross buck action, reverse play right there down to the 40-yard line. Let's see number 26 on the carry that time. It's Xavier Stewart.
Number 1, Miller on the stop for the Bulldogs that time.
Stewart with a run of 6 yards that time on first down for Cordova. Second down and 4, 6:30 to play in the third quarter of play. All Dora here in this one on homecoming. Nose of the football at the Bulldogs' 40-yard line. Bunch of young bull puppies in there on defense. Give the ball off, running hard with it up the middle again is Stewart. Going to be near the sticks, and he will move them with a gain of 4. Cordova's second first down of the ball game.
So one of the Bulldog players got just tackled that time when he was coming up about to make the stop. That time.
73 Trey Smith out of the ball game for Dora, and get some of these new numbers in for Dora. I see number 30 Trayshawn Williams in there for the Bulldogs. There'll be a bunch of bull puppy numbers we'll be calling. I see 32 in there, Aiden Richardson back in the ball game. Quarterback keeper this time. Good job by the Dora defense stopping him right at the line of scrimmage. See who comes off the bottom of that mix.
Number 78, Skolnick, was at the bottom of that. Seen him in at that defensive line position. Helped bottle that up.
And number 9 in on that stop, Dawson Lay for Dora. Hey, we know his sister. I believe her name is, what is her name? Sadie?
I do believe.
She does something to do with football production, yeah. We like her a little bit. 2nd and 10 now for the Blue Devils. They'll split wide receivers, 1 to each side. Back looking to pass again. Pass off right into the open hands. Of a good catch there by receiver number 19. Don't have a 19. We have an 18, Peyton Williams.
And the quarterback, I believe he's a freshman. Just looked like a pretty good athlete out there, just throwing the ball around. Just a good young-looking kid. The future for them is going to be a lot better, I'm sure.
Boy, you ain't kidding on that. 52 yards through the air. Now the the Blue Devils with their 3rd first down of the ball game. Clock working its way down to 4.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Give it off this time. Again to that same young man, number 26, Stewart. He's going to fight forward for a gain of about 3 yards.
Have to brag on him a little bit. My nephew, Micah Phillips, that time did a great job coming up, fighting off the block. And then on the tackle, that time on the running back for the Blue Devils.
Tony, let's see who we got in the ball game for Dora. See Trey Smith, 73 in there. Ashton Skolnick, he called his name, 78.
36, Joey McAvoy's in at the defensive end.
McAvoy. We'll try to call all of these numbers as we get them right here as we get into the ball game for Dora. 2nd down and 7 now for Cordova. A little hesitation on the run that time by Stewart. He'll be stopped right about the line of scrimmage.
Good job again by the Bulldogs. That time just bottling that play up again, just not giving anywhere to go that time.
3rd down and 13 now for Cordova. Clock moving, 3:35 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. See what the Blue Devils come up with here. Got 2 first downs in the 2nd half after they only had 1 in the 1st half. Wide receivers wide to the right this time for the Devils. Trent Keady standing back along his 28-yard line. He'll step back, looking to his right, loads the right arm, passes it down toward the end zone. He's got his receiver down there, but tipped away on a beautiful play by the Dora defense down there that time.
Good coverage that time, step for step with the receiver that time. Just made a great play on the ball to bring that incomplete, to bring up a 4th down and long situation.
Yeah, that was number 21 for Dora that time, Ezric Talley. Want to mention Ezric, that young man going through a rough tragedy a couple weeks ago with the passing of his mom back out there playing football. So proud of that youngster right there, buddy. 4th down and 7 now for Cordova. Got to take it down to the Dora 15-yard line for the 1st down. Clock stop, 3:06 to play in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass again. Pressure on the quarterback. He'll roll out of it. Going to try to run for it himself. Going to give. Boy, did he get there. Good effort. He might have went out of bounds.
Him a little short there.
Yeah, I believe he's going to run out of bounds after a gain of about 5, and I believe it's going to give the ball over to Dora. And that is 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Good stop by the Bulldogs defense that time. Those young kids coming up, playing hard out there.
So Dora will take the football over, and they'll possess it right at the 16-yard line for their 2nd possession of the 2nd half. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we'll talk about another one of our great sponsors. We want to talk about Countrytown Custom Designs. We've talked about them. They sponsor our Red Zone, new sponsor here with us this year, and thank them so much for coming on board with us. You'll find them right here on Highway 78, just down past Sonic on the right there. Countrytown Custom Designs. 2:58 to play in the third quarter. Dora 48, Cordova 7.
See Chris Blair, number 13, and 18, Ashton Davis in the running back positions.
Triggering it for Dora, number 13, Blair, going to run into a host of Cordova Blue Devils out about the 16-yard line, be pushed back there after a gain of 2.
As we're joined up here with us in the booth, now we got 2 former Dora Bulldogs up here. We got Nate Hawkins and Anthony Parker. I won't say what age y'all are if y'all are any year y'all are kin to Reggie Parker, but still just 2 great former Bulldogs here.
Hey, listen, tell them we're not worthy, man. Come on. Legends in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Second down and 8 from the 17-yard line now for Dora. Blair will trigger it for the Bulldogs. He'll bring it left this time, looking for a block. Cuts it back. Ashton Davis, actually number 18 with it. Going to turn it around and get forward for about 2 yards. Bring up third down and a long 6, almost 7 for Dora.
Still again, just Ashton Davis just trying to fight there, just trying to get through the line of scrimmage. That time just getting what he can here to set the Bulldogs up on third down. I don't believe the Bulldogs have punted tonight yet.
No, I haven't had any reason to. Not 411 yards rushing in the first half will take care of that. My gracious. Third down and 7 for Dora. Got to take the football just across the 26-yard line for a first down. Little Sally play to Grayson Stevenson. They're going to eat him up in the backfield. Good job by the Cordova defense that time.
Like he tried taking that one gap too wide, just a little bit slow on hitting the hole.
Liam Robinson, number 9, in for Cordova. Good stop for that youngster.
Grayson Stevenson, another one of those kids with all the speed, too. If you get him in open field, he'll be hard to catch.
And Grayson goes nowhere on his first carry of the ball game, and Dora will punt it for their first time tonight.
Wow, and Jaden Griffin out there to punt.
I'm telling you, I would have hit his helmet. He wouldn't even find his helmet if I was coaching.
No.
Good Lord Almighty.
He needs to punt it and run it behind the goalpost.
Good snap from center. The left footer put a foot into a low end-over-end kick, taking at midfield by the Blue Devils to the 40, to the 35, and the 30, and the 25, out of bounds down near the 22-yard line. Number 13, Chris Mavers on the return that time for Cordova. Going to put him out of bounds right about the 21-yard line.
Either way, whichever way you ask. We'll go to a break. We'll work that out in a minute, okay?
Got one more snap to go here in the third quarter, 27 seconds.
Okay.
Cordova snap it one more time.
We'll start the fourth quarter.
Trent Keedy back at his 26-yard line. Give the ball off, coming right with it. At the 20, at the 15, and the 10. Cuts inside on the sideline to about the 5. Goes Stewart. Going to be out of bounds with a gain of about 15 yards.
Another good run again by the Cordova to get them inside the 10-yard line against the Dora defense. I tell you, these kids really still, these young Bulldogs are still playing hard.
First down of the ball game. Clock black into play. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. See if Cordova elects to snap it right here. Send Twins to the left this time. Clock at 3, 2, 1. They will not snap it again. After 3 quarters play from Horace Roberts Field, Dora 48, Cordova 7.
Which one you got? All right, welcome in. We got Anthony Parker coming in and joining us on the broadcast. Anthony, I know you're and Donnie up here were arguing a little bit. I think about the age difference right now. Now, what year was it that you were here at the Bulldogs?
I played between 81 to 80, well, 80 to 83.
Yeah. I was more familiar with Reggie. He used to throw me around to practice a little bit. But
well, you know, Reggie's like 3 years younger than me.
Yes.
Yeah.
After you had your great career here for the Bulldogs, did you go and join the Army?
No, I actually I went to Jacksonville State.
Uh-huh.
Got caught up in the coaching change.
Uh-huh.
And Big Nate Hawkins, he was with the coach that came in after the coach that recruited me. So my athletic career didn't pick back up again until I got into the military.
Right.
And I became a state boxing champion out in Hawaii. And then I played again college football at 40.
Got you. Wow.
And so it went okay.
That's right.
Know, it went okay, but he had a better college career at Jacksonville State than I did.
Exactly. As your career when you were at Dora here, that was during the time. So that was at the time when Coach Flippo,
right?
And Coach Flippo was here. Yeah, I came in at the end of the Coach Flippo career. I know. Nate, when he got to Jacksonville, you were all conference, I believe, at Jacksonville State as a lineman, weren't you? And then at the offensive lineman, and we played on. Was it one of the national championship teams, or was that?
I played the year we went 13 and over. We lost the championship game 3-0.
Got you. They lost. Look, they went 13 and 0. They lost the championship game 3-0. But I tell you, it's great having y'all guys up here tonight, and getting to see y'all. I know y'all have been talking to my uncle Preston down there, and I tell you, he really talked the world of both of y'all, talking a lot. So it's great having y'all here tonight.
All right, appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
And thank you so much to our guest here in the booth tonight, 2 former Dora Bulldogs back for homecoming. So glad to have them here at Cordova with the football now. 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line. Stewart unable to do anything on 2nd down. And quarterback keeper this time, boy, he gets gobbled up at the point of contact. Absolutely nothing right there. We'll get the number of that Bulldog off the bottom of that stack right there, and that's number
32, Aiden Richardson.
32, Aiden Richardson, absolutely. 4th and goal now for Cordova.
It's going to be a big, huge stand for this Dora Bulldog defense here.
Keedy unable to do anything. 10-18 to play in the ball game. 4th and goal. Football now at the 8-yard line for Cordova. Cordova splits 2 receivers wide to the left this time for quarterback Keedy. Looking out, wanting to pass, heavy pressure on him. He's going down in the backfield, absolutely nowhere to go. Throws the ball away. Going down and going to be falling on at the 24-yard line, but it will go over to Dora on downs.
Daniel Lay, or that time for the Bulldogs. Dawson Lay, on that time for the Bulldogs. Back there put a lot of pressure on him. Quarterback close to being I think they did throw the flag now for intentional grounding against the quarterback.
Well, loss of down either way that time, so it really doesn't matter. I see number 77 in the ball game. Where's Troy at?
I'm sure wherever he is, he's loud.
Dora with the football. 1st and 10. Let's see where they'll put it down. Going to be down right at the 20-yard line for the Bulldogs. We're going to see a whole bunch of new jerseys into this ball game right here. Quarterback keeper up the middle this time for Dora. Let's see who carried that one.
I think it was number 13.
Blair. Or that was Davis.
Could have been 18. Davis. That 18 and 13 looked too much alike down there.
18 Davis with a gain of 1. He's got 8 yards on 3 carries. $77 into the ball game for Dora. We'll try to call these numbers. I know that one. That's T.J. Miller. We'll try to get some more of these bull puppy numbers for you right here in just a second.
66 is Zane Robinson.
Zane Robinson, 66, into the ball game. Our scholar athlete running with it and out across the 25 to the 27 for Dora. Let's see who carried the ball that time. That's 13 Blair.
He really just another good run, just getting to the outside then and just wouldn't go down, as you see on the replay, and just running over one of the Cordova defenders there to help gain a few yards to bring the 3rd down more manageable.
3rd down for the Bulldogs now. 8:30 to play in the contest. Bunch of youngsters in there for Dora, which is exactly what you need right here. got a flag, and we're going to have a false start penalty. One of the offensive linemen for Dora rocked just enough to draw the flag. I was watching, it looked like they held their position very well, but it's going to cost them 5 in any case. .809, 8:08 in the clock running.
I think number 58, Brody Talbert, is one of the linemen in the ball game for the Bulldogs.
Brody Talbert. There goes Davis around the end. He'll look for a hole to try to get outside. He's got speed, and he's got a first down, a gain of about 10 yards.
Number 71, Jackson Wingo, in the ball game also at the line.
T-Mobile first down, number 11, that now for the Dora Bulldogs. Jackson Wingo, Tony just mentioned him into the ball game.
70, Will Acox.
Will Acox. Hey, where is Keith at? He got to get out there and see his boy play. Brother James down there. Big Will, that's going to be a lot of kid when he grows up, I can tell you that. 66 in the ball game. Let's see, have we called his name? That's Zane. Yeah, we called his name. Ball on the ground, just fall on it right there, young man. Good job of getting back and getting on to it that time by Ashton Davis. Slipped through his hand, gonna lose. Good gracious. Gonna lose 8 yards on that.
I think number 28, Evan Meadows, in the ball game at the wide receiver position for the Bulldogs.
Evan Meadows.
That's Elijah's younger brother.
Yeah, it is. Bunch of these young bull puppies we're going to need coming up. Ball on the ground again. Scooped up this time, and oh, look at this run. Almost got outside with it.
I think that was number 22, Caleb Brown, on the carry for the Bulldogs then.
Yeah, actually 13 on the carry that time. Blair, and numbers, like you said, Tony, they're hard to see. All right, third down. Got to take it all the way to the 46 for a first down. So third down and 22 for Dora.
The Bulldogs, do you take the chance with a pass here, or do you keep it on the ground?
Well, I'd keep it on the ground if it was me, but let's see what Dora does. Give it off on the Sally play, face mask in the backfield, and boy, nobody saw that. Wow.
Yeah, Grayson Stevenson coming back on the Sally play. That time Cordova was staying at home again.
Had a face full of bird cage there. Went for nothing. And Dora will punt it once again. So Dora with the touchdown on their initial possession of the half, and that's all they've done. All really didn't need anything this half. 5:30 to play on homecoming 2024. We need a second half player of the game, Tony, coming up here very quickly.
I've got my idea on one of them.
Well, brother, we'll go with it if you got one. I guarantee you that.
I like number 21, Ezra Talley. Had the great pass defense a while ago. Had a couple good plays in the first half from the safety position.
Number 21, Ezric Talley. Hey.
Yes.
I can't find a reason why we don't do it. Time out on the field. We'll be right back.
Walker Recycling is a commercial and industrial metal recycling company. Bring your scrap to us. We buy aluminum, brass, copper, stainless steel, junk cars, and more. Prices are market-based at competitive rates. We are located on Highway 78 in Cordova and open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 4 p.m. and Saturday until noon. Bring us your scrap and put money in your pocket today.
The Design Diva specializes in bringing your creations to life. We are here for all your vinyl, blanks, and design needs. Come see us for a great shopping experience. We carry boutique, gifts, and accessories. We have designers that keep up with all the latest trends and styles for every season and event. We also carry school accessories and attire with many designs to choose from. Be sure to check out Diva Nutrition, serving nutritional teas and protein shakes. with over 200 tea combinations and 50 shake flavors. The Design Diva, your favorite place for tea and
And back in, Dora punting the football again. Kick it over into Cordova territory. It'll roll out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you the balance of our sponsors here. Thrasher Feed and Supply here on Highway 78, adjacent to Lee's Family Restaurant now. 205-255-7552 for your agricultural needs, all your feeds, everything you need for your animals down there. Great, great folks to do business with. All of my staff over at New Horizon Memorial Funeral Home like to thank you for all your years of dedication and the times we've been there to serve you. 205-648-2323. Also offer full line of pre-arrangement funeral services. Hayes Meat Processing down on Highway 78 at Filter Plant Road. The Hayes family, Jeff, Cindy, Landon, Brandon, Tiger, all the Hayes kids come through Dora High School. Great, great folks. As Stewart takes off around the right end for Cordova. Going to have a big pickup from the 37-yard line all the way into Dora territory. We'll see how far he went here in just a second.
Another good run by the Cordova running backs that time.
24 yards on the carry for Stewart. That young man's now got 53 yards in the ball game. He's got the 5th first down of the game for the Blue Devils. Clock back into play at 4:35 to go in this contest. Trent Keady gone all the way tonight for Cordova at quarterback. He'll give it off Stewart. This young man is a good-looking ball player, Stewart. He's going to get about a yard out of that.
Yeah, he is. Just that time, just held up by that Dora defensive line and linebackers then. Just putting a good stop. I think number 9, Dawson Lake, coming up off the bottom of that pack.
15, Aiden West in the ball game I'm looking at for Dora. Try to see who all's in and out here for Dora very quickly. 61 was just in the ball game, comes out and don't have a name on 61.
67, Mason Harris in the game.
Mason Harris for Dora. Second down and 9 for the Devils.
72, Desmond Ferris.
Good stop in the backfield, boy. Look at that Bulldog defense swarm.
33, Micah Phillips had him first one back in the backfield. I had a hold of him, not able to bring him down. It's the host of the Bulldogs come over, help finish him off.
Here comes 42 into the ball game for
Braxton
Dora.
Wright.
Braxton Wright.
73, Trey Smith in the game as well.
27 now coming into the ball game for Dora. That's Cole Dover. Trying to get all these Bull puppies some playing time tonight. Third down and 9, 2:50 to play in the contest. We do want to talk about our Wilson Machinery and Welding second half player of the game here. And we'll go ahead and talk about that young man, Tony. You called his name, number 21, Ezric Talley. And that young man has played hard, and we want to talk about that and honor his mom, Gina Ragsdale, that just passed away. Gina Talley here just a couple of weeks ago, and want to really honor Everett for what he's been through and coming back and playing hard and getting out here and hustling and putting his name, on this ball game for Dora.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of the JV games this year. He's another one of the kids that's really just stood out on it and just processed to get more and more playing time as the year went on the varsity. Just worked himself into that rotation and just playing some really good football right now. It's going to help the Bulldogs down this stretch run.
Yeah, he absolutely is. So Ezric Talley, number 21 for the Dora Bulldogs. He'll be our Wilson Machinery and Welding second half player of the game.
Number 44 in the ball game for the Bulldogs, Drayson Stewart as well.
Drayson Stewart in. Cordova with a pass, going to fall incomplete, just bobbled out there on the end.
Coverage again by Malik Miller, number 1, but also Logan Gregg out in coverage for the Bulldogs.
So a lot of good coming out of this ball game for Dora. Number 1, you get the victory. Here we go. Wilson Machinery Welding Player of the Game, Ezric Talley out there, number 21. As we mentioned, that young man has played a heck of a ball game. Want to congratulate him on this honor. He's done very, very well for himself on the field for the Dora Bulldogs.
See number 24, Landon Kilgore, checking in the game as well.
Landon Kilgore in the game. Cordova looking to pass it. Got a left-hander in there. Number 9 gets his pass up and well beyond the out. And we got a Lord have mercy. Well, it don't matter at this point.
Yeah.
Way after the play was over, we get an interference penalty coming in against Dora. But
64, Colton Borders, another young Bulldog in the ball game.
Colton Borders, another good young Bulldog. We're going to get in there, and Cordova's going to get a first down by way of the penalty that time.
43, Christian Coffey in at the defensive end position. And 57, let's see if we called his name out. And don't have him on the roster either.
Don't have a 57. No, we don't. So Cordova roll down for their another first down, 2:23 to play. Had to push the football down around the 24-yard line of Dora. Blue Devils trying to tack another one on the scoreboard here. Wide receivers to each side this time for the Blue Devils. Stewart going to keep the football running around the right side. He's going to try to get outside, and he's going to be tackled on a good open field stop. Try to see who that was on the stop for Dora, way across the other side.
I think it's number 1, Malik Miller again.
Malik Miller, yeah. 6 yards that time by Stewart. Young man's quietly had a very good night, 60 yards on the ground. Number 9, that is the young man that's running quarterback for Dora, Liam Robbins, a freshman. Going to need him a lot in the future over at Cordova.
I think 39, Dominic Nevin in the game also for Dora in the defensive backfield.
Here's a run by Stewart. Breaks it up the middle. 18 yards and the Cordova touchdown.
Good cut that time in the hole by Stewart, then back to the left side. It's a lot easier to listen to Cordova's fight song with the score the way it is right now.
So Stewart with an 18-yard run will likely close out the scoring for the night. Good run for that youngster. Minute 29 to play. And the Blue Devils will attempt the extra point. Just here in a second. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, want them again. Remind everyone, Dora back home for their final regular season home game of the year. The Curry Yellow Jackets coming in. The extra point attempt is up, and it is no good. Had to make the score Dora 48 and Cordova 13. And then a week from Friday night, we will make our trip up to Good Hope for the conclusion of our regular season play up there.
They had a big win against Hamilton. I think I saw the final score was 28-6 tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right, Tony. Look at some other scores here locally. I've got Jasper 42-35. Looks like over Muscle Shoals late in the third. Winfield 34-7 over Oakman. Barry well in front of Sumter Christian 63-22. And, yeah, we'll have to look up the Good Hope score, see if we can get a final on it.
Talking to the Hamilton people yesterday, they really thought that they had a good shot at winning that ball game.
Minute 29 to go. All right, we're back in and ready to go. Cordova, we're going to kick it off one more time here tonight. And the young man, Mauricio Gomez, doing the honors for the Blue Devils. And see if they, well, this is not going to go 10 yards. So that'll be Dora football. Yeah, he kicked it about 7 yards that time. So Dora will take a knee, and they'll take this one home and move to 5-0 in the area. That's big.
Yes, it is. Just, undefeated in the region and just come up like I said, next week against the game against Curry, who Dora should be able to handle there. But then coming up the next week, that one against Good Hope will be huge.
It's going to be a big ball game. Going to be up at Good Hope.
One of my favorite places. They fry Oreos right underneath where we broadcast ball games. You can't get no better than that.
And about as nice a bunch of people as you'll ever deal with in your life up at Good Hope. And Dora will put it on a knee here and run the clock out. It's running at 41 seconds. They'll let it run down. They will not have to snap it again after this snap right here. So it's been a good ball game, great homecoming for the Bulldogs as they put it on a knee, and that will do it. So homecoming 2024, the final score, Dora 48 and Cordova 13. So, Tony, everything you could want in a homecoming game for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you got the big win. And coming out, and I don't believe you got anybody really injured tonight. So coming out of this healthy, that's what you really want. And just building some momentum and getting ready for that stretch run for the playoffs, and that game against Good Hope in the playoffs.
A big night again for number 11, Jaden Griffin. Did not play in the second half. First half numbers only, 12 carries, 343 yards and 5 touchdowns. Dora also with a 1-yard touchdown run out of Cade Chanel. They got a 3-yard touchdown run by Chris Blair. And Cordova got a little bit going in the second half, and their young men done well for the Blue Devils. So everything you can want, glad to bring it to you. We're going to wrap it all up, get it out of here. Next Friday night, again, senior night here at Horace Roberts Field. The Curry Yellow Jackets coming in. For my broadcast partner, Mr. Green Top Barbecue, Tony Hedrick, our producer and director, Mr. Donnie Early, our technical director, down in the truck, making it all run so well, Miss Katie Lay Hubbard, Daniel Lay, our sideline cameraman, Brandon Pruitt, Bubba, our other sideline camera down there, Buddy Spartan here. God bless you, everybody. Have a great weekend coming up. We'll see you right back here next Friday night on the Dora High School Network. Until then, God bless you, everybody. We'll see you next time.